women's single sculls. The absentee is Rumiana Nekova, who's been extending her family, but she holds the world's best time from Seville and may well be back in a season or two. But these are the finalists. Yulia Levina representing Russia from Krasnodar in lane number 1. Next to her, the Frenchwoman Sophie Balmary from Toulouse. Operates from lane 2, was 4th last year in the World Championships. But here, Ekaterina Karsten-Kodatovic, already 3 times a world champion, twice an Olympic champion, going for an unprecedented 4th gold. This is the woman who may give her greatest test. Mirka Napkova from the Czech Republic, silver medalist last year. Frida Svensson, who was 5th last year in Gifu in Japan, from Falkenberg in lane 5. And closest to you, America's Michelle Gadet, the world bronze medalist last year, who hails from Bristol, Connecticut. And this, a really world-class final, but the woman in picture there, Hugh, well, at 34 years of age, as you can see, she's ranked top number 2 in FISA's top 10 of women on the water.
There's almost nobody here at this regatta who thinks that she will be beaten today, but there's one, and that's Mirka Napkova. Mirka Napkova believes she can beat her. And that's an important psychological tool, because if you don't believe you can beat them, you can't. But she really has the belief, and the Czech team has been building that belief that one day she will get her, and get her fair and square, no messing. And this could be her day. So that's what we're looking forward to, a race between Mirka Napkova and Ekaterina Karsten.
Away they go. A little bit slow on the near side there for Michelle Gadet, but it is 2,000 metres. Frida Svensson there in the yellow with the blue headscarf, then 3 away from you, that's Napkova, and already Ekaterina Karsten from Minsk originally, lives in Potsdam these days, representing Belarus in the green and red there, and easing her way already into the lead. 2 from the top there, that's Sophie Balmary, talented, but sometimes loses concentration, and Yulia Levina on the far side, a world silver medalist, but back in 2001.
I don't think Sophie Balmary loses concentration. What she loses is the confidence that she can win. And she's actually as fast, she's as good on the indoor rowing machine, the ergometer. She's got as much power as any of these scullers, but she just lacks that confidence that she can drive a race through right to the finish. And that's the difference. But Mirka Napkova is going to try and beat Karsten today. She can't hang on to her in this first minute and a half, but she has got the mid-race pace, and she will try to hold on. She may even blow up in the process and end up back in 5th or 6th. But that's what she's here to do today, and she's the only one with a realistic chance of doing it. Balmary now level pegging with Frida Svensson, both of them never in a medal, both of them 4th and 5th place finishers. And
a part in this, in the race for the bronze medal. So now into the last quarter, Ekaterina Karsten-Kodatovic bidding for her 4th World Championship title.
And don't forget, don't write off Michelle Garet in lane 6 and in 5th position, but close up on Svensson, and she did show a decent finish in other races. She can do it, and this is a slow-moving boat, and she might be able to build a single scull to do something quite special over the last 500.
But it has become a lot bumpier out there. You can see the flags in the background there. They're reasonably stiff. They're blowing as a straight tail. But Ekaterina Karsten, it looks as if this is going to be championship number 4. Very much in control for the 34-year-old Belarus athlete. And over on the far side there, Sophie Balmary trying to raise her game in lane 5 now. This is Frida Svensson, and Frida Svensson really doing well, as I thought she would, come through, and she wants it. And that's part of this. It's a very big part of this. How much do you want that medal? And Frida Svensson trying to follow in the footsteps of Maria Brandon.
Yes, Maria Brandon was world champion at one time, but took a lot of silvers and bronzes along the way. Napkova safe in 2nd place, so it looks like Svensson has overruled Balmary. It was always going to be on the cards that she would, when the last 500 came and the chips were down, that Balmary would find it all too difficult. So we have supreme again, Ekaterina Karsten, 3 or 4 strokes to the finish, a length of open water clear of Mirka Napkova, back in 2nd place for the 2nd year running, in the medals, but not in gold spot, and behind her Frida Svensson coming through to take the bronze medal. Balmary, a good, honest 4th, but desperately disappointing again. Michelle Garet, last year's bronze medalist, in 5th. And on the very far side, Julia Lavina, her best medal ever, a silver medal in the single scull 5 years ago, but in unlucky 6th place today.
Well, expectations were that the woman in picture would make it a record-breaking, unprecedented 4th race. It wasn't 4th championship. She's done that. She didn't break the record. She didn't have to be breaking the record because she wasn't pushed hard. 7:11:02. Mirka Napkova, very good, solid in silver medal position. But for me, the progress of the season, Frida Svensson into a bronze medal.
And that's another head case sorted, because now she thinks she can do it, it'll always be possible again. And she's got the strength and the physique.
And now the medal ceremony for the women's single sculls. For the 4th time in her life, Ekaterina Karsten will be presented a FISA World Championship gold medal. And it's Anita de France once again on duty to do the honours.
Anita is very keen in her IOC and other CVs on her support for women's sport, so it's natural that she should take this supreme example of women's sport, the single sculls at the World Rowing Championships.
Mirka Napkova did nothing wrong, just couldn't deal with a better sculler on the day, and will continue to challenge.
I'm afraid she's in the Václav Havel Halupa mould of silver medals year after year.
And Frida Svensson, great job, well done, bronze medal. Wanted it, got it, moved forward, and a serious contender.
Absolutely, and she's the one who won that race with Sophie Balmari. Those were the two who had to make the breakthrough or not, and she's the one who got it.
So, yet another different national anthem on finals afternoon as it is now. She just is an amazing athlete, Hugh.
And remains fresh to the challenge all the time. You'd think after so many wonderful championships and gold medals that she would somehow have faded in her interest. Not at all. She loves every minute of it.
Atlanta champion, Sydney champion, world champion in 97, 99, last year, and now this year. And once again, you can see the camaraderie of the women's single scullers